A lot of us are asking why they don't understand. Okay, we're asking, why do they keep doing this? Why can't they understand? They're doing wrong things and they're just killing us. A lot of us are asking for equality. A lot of us are asking to be seen. What we, as Black people, as Africans, we need to wake up and realize that equality is not going to happen. The white man only does what's beneficial to the white man. So if equality was beneficial, then it would happen. But equality is not beneficial at all. The white man has been profiting off of our exploitation and profiting off of Africa's resources for hundreds of years. Hundreds. Why do we think all of a sudden they're just gonna say, oh, okay, yeah, we're the same now? It's not gonna happen. It's unrealistic. It's harsh to say, but sometimes the truth hurts. What we need to stop doing is fighting so hard for equality, because equality is never gonna happen. It's just a fact. We're fighting too hard to be in the same place as these people. If equality is not gonna happen, and they're never gonna see us as human beings, then we just need to create our own space. We need to stop asking to be integrated, because with integration comes miseducation. Integration was one of the worst things that happened to us. When they integrated us, they forced everything on us. They forced their white God, they forced their white beauty standards, they forced inferiority complex, they forced everything on us. We need to stop fighting so hard to be in the same space as them, because we see how awful it's become. We need to create our own space, and ultimately, we need to go to Africa. I'm not just talking about Black Americans. I'm talking about people in the Caribbean, people in South America, people in Central America, people in Canada, Europe. Everybody a part of the diaspora needs to leave and go to Africa. We need to stop trying so hard to be seen by people who will never see us. We need to stop trying so hard to be equal to people that will never treat us as equals. It's not gonna happen. And say somehow equality magically happens. They could take it away just like that. That fast. And then what are we gonna do? We keep saying, oh my gosh, the government doesn't know what they're doing, the police don't know what they're doing, they keep doing this and that, and they're just so dumb. They know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. They don't make mistakes. Everything that they're doing has been planned, and everything that they're doing has a purpose and a reason. And it's not gonna change. It's never gonna change. It's gonna be another 400 years if we keep fighting to be accepted by these people that will never accept us. Because you know what? Freedom and equality is an illusion. Here in the United States of America, freedom and equality is an illusion. Black people cannot be free until Africa is free. Africans, us, we cannot be free until Africa is free. We have to go back to Africa. We have to leave here and we have to build. We can't just go to Africa with nothing to offer. We have to go to Africa and we have to build. We have to make businesses. We have to make schools. We have to clean up. We have to build our homeland. It's really good that there are businesses here, you know, in the US and wherever that else might be. But ultimately, money is still going to the white man. Your landlord is a white man. You're paying taxes to the white man. We cannot be truly free until Africa is free. We have to set Africa free. It's time to go home. We need our own everything. We need to start educating our youth, because they're being brainwashed. They're being taught the wrong things. They're being taught that this white woman or this white man is beautiful. They quite obviously are the opposite of that, so they're being taught that they're not beautiful. That's not true at all. They're brainwashing us, and that's because we keep fighting to be in their space. You know, when we fight to be in their space, they teach us what they're teaching to their little children. And they're teaching their children to go up and to be the white woman and the white men that rule this world. And when they teach our children, they teach us that we're supposed to work for them. I grew up in a white area, in a very white town, and they brainwashed me fully and completely. I had to unlearn that. We can't keep fighting to be in their spaces. We have to make our own spaces. And if we cannot move to Africa tomorrow, then we have to build our own spaces right here, right now, until we can leave. That needs to be the end goal for every African. When I say African, I'm talking about people part of the diaspora. We were Africans before we were Black. We have to set Africa free. We have to set ourselves free, and we have to set our ancestors free. Our ancestors are living within us. Okay, their spirits are within us. If we don't set ourselves free and we don't set Africa free, then our ancestors will never be free. We have to do it for them. If you're not going to do it for yourself, at least do it for those that came before you. You need to be doing, since we don't have anything else to do. You know, we're stuck in our homes. They're continuously putting curfews every single day. Africa is humongous. It's a continent. Look, pull up a map of Africa. Pick a country, research it, and once this whole pandemic thing is over, visit. If you like it, move, and then build. That's what we need to be doing. We need to stop building here, because every time we build here, we're building for the white man. We're building for massa. We have to go home, and we have to build there, because that's where we need to be. We're not supposed to be here. This is not our land. Okay, and the police and the people in the offices and everybody has made it clear that we don't belong here. We need to wake up and realize that we don't belong here. I told myself that I was gonna go to Ghana next year and visit once I get my Jamaican citizenship, because if you have a Jamaican passport, then you can go there and stay as long as you want. But you know what? It can't wait that long anymore. We can't wait anymore. It just needs to happen. There's no more time to waste. How much longer is it gonna take for us to wake up? My family is from Jamaica, and if you know Jamaica, you know they have huge ancestry and connections to Ethiopia and Ghana. So those are gonna be the two places that I'm gonna be visiting next. And I'm gonna see where my next home is. And then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna move and I'm gonna build. That's what needs to be a part of everybody's plan. We need to go home. We need to see faces that look like us. Why are we fighting to be in spaces with people that don't look like us? And every time we see someone that doesn't look like us, we feel bad. Why do we keep fighting to be in those spaces? And those people make us feel unwelcomed. They make us feel so unloved. We can't keep hashtagging and reposting and retweeting. We have to start making action. And the first action that we have to do is stop spending money outside of our community. And we have to build. And then once we are in the right position to, we have to move. We have to leave. I can feel it. There are so many diasporans leaving Babylon, but more and more have to wake up and realize and leave too. Okay, France is not our home. The UK is not our home. My family's from Jamaica, and I don't even consider Jamaica my home anymore. Jamaica was not created for Black people. It was created by Black people. The Jamaican person is not truly free. I told myself that I was gonna get my Jamaican citizenship before the year's over, and then move to Jamaica. Jamaica is not where I need to be. Jamaica is not where any Jamaicans need to be. We need to be in Africa, where whichever country works best for you. Whether it's South Africa, Madagascar, Ghana, Gambia, we need to be back home. We need to bring our ancestors back home. We need to bring ourselves back home. Because it's so obvious. It's never gonna happen. Why are we fighting so hard to be welcome where we're never gonna be welcomed? It's never gonna happen. They're never gonna see us as equals. They're gonna see us as the people that work for them. We need to be surrounded by people that look like us and that people that love us. Because right now we're surrounded by people that look nothing like us and people that hate us. We can't keep fighting to stay in those places. Why am I gonna stay in this city where I live in right now in Georgia of the United States of America, where it's an honor to see a person that looks like me, because that's how rare it is. Why would I want to stay here? It's awful living here. When I make a new Black friend, I'm jumping up in joy. I shouldn't be doing that. That should just be the regular. That should be the norm. White is not the regular. European is not the regular. And we are not minorities. There are millions and billions of Black people in the world. We are not minorities. Right now, we as Africans in the diaspora, we're in an abusive relationship, especially Africans in the United States. We're in an abusive relationship. And the only way to end it is to leave, is to get out of it. But until that can happen, we need to create our own spaces. We need to stop trying to fight so hard for diversity with other people of color. Wake up, we're not people of color, we're Africans. Other people of color hate us too. Other people of color take advantage of Africa too. We need to fight for our own spaces. And like I said, if we can't get up and go to Africa tomorrow, we need our own everything, our own grocery stores, our own clothing shops. And once we have that, once we have those spaces, we need to leave. We have to. That's the only way things are gonna get better for us as African people. And that's the only way that we're gonna be truly free. Before we can be free, we have to set Africa free. This side of the world is not our home. The Western world is not our home. Africa is our home. And there are so many countries that will resonate with you. The first step we have to do is at least see. We have to research. We can't keep thinking of Africa as a shithole country. Excuse me. We can't keep thinking of Africa as some broken down land. If we think it's broken, then it's our job to go and fix it. We have to build. We have to make our own businesses. Because you know what? There are too many Asians and there are too many Europeans right now marching on over to Africa, buying land and building. We can't keep letting them do that. We have to go ourselves and build. If we have the money and if we have the resources and we have the opportunities, we have to go ourselves and build. We have to invest in Africa because America was not built for Black people. It was built by Black people. It was built by our ancestors. And our ancestors are living within us. It was built by us. We have to set our ancestors free. They fought too hard for us to keep living in a land that is not our home. Freedom and equality over here is an illusion. No matter how hard we really think we're free, until Africa is free, we will never be free. We are Africans first before anything else. We need to unite and we need to build our communities and we need to invest in us. We need to invest in Africans. We need to invest in Africa. We need to stop fighting so hard for them to miseducate us. And we need to stop fighting so hard for them to kill us. We can't keep welcoming people into our space. Because once other people come in, once white people come in, once people of color come in, then it's not our space anymore. And then we're not safe. We will never be safe unless we're in a space that's only Africans. We have to realize that. We've got to go home. We've got to set our ancestors free. And we've got to build. We can't keep protesting without making action. We can't keep retweeting without making action. If we're protesting and retweeting and we're still buying from the white and Asian man, then we're not doing anything. We're just contradicting ourselves. We can't keep fighting for these evil people to understand and see what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They see what they're doing. And they don't care. They don't see us as equals. They don't even see us as humans. We can't keep fighting. It's time to go home. And I know that's much easier said than done. Much easier said than done. But what we can do is we can start researching. Pull up a map of the whole continent and see where you want to go. If you're part of the Caribbean, research. Most Jamaicans are from Ghana. I will be going to Ghana. And I told myself within 5 years, I will be moved and fully settled into Ghana. We have to start making action. As much as I love Jamaica, and as much as my heart is there, Jamaica is not our home. Africa is our home. Ghana is our home. This side of the world is not our home. It's time to start making action. We can't just keep sitting by and watching us get killed by evil, savage people. We can't keep doing that. And we can't keep fighting for equality. Because as long as we are in Babylon, equality is not gonna happen. It's not a thing. There's not much else to say other than it's time to go home. And if we can't go home soon, then it's time to build our own spaces and not welcome anybody else in it. Because we're too nice. We welcome too many people into our space. It's just for us. If you're not an African, this space is not for you. We need to start fighting for ourselves. We need to stop fighting for other groups because this space is just for us. And when the time comes, we need to go home. We need to stop giving the white and the Asian man money. We need to stop giving people of color money, and we need to build. We have a lot of years to erase, and we need to build. And we need to go home. When I went to Jamaica and I saw a sea of Black people, I was surprised that that was even a thing. That's not normal. I've been brainwashed and miseducated, but I'm waking up and I'm realizing that it's time to go home. And we all need to wake up too. I can feel it. I can feel it. It's time for Africa to be free. We've got to set Africa free. And we've got to go home and we've got to build. Thanks for watching.